We're gonna go ahead and get started. My name is Carol and this is Mat Pilates. And all you need today are some light weights, 5 pounds or less, or you can use bottles of water or cans of beans or soup or anything. A roll of toilet paper that you can use as a pretend light ball to squeeze between your knees to engage the inner thighs and core, and maybe a towel or strap to stretch with. And then we're gonna get started. So let's go ahead and get started by starting out with some stretches. Just take your legs out to the side. And then just take one arm up and reach over. And just point the toes and flex. And point. And flex. Go ahead, reach forward. Melt down, gently point the toes and the knees towards the sky. Push the heels away, getting the backs of the legs really open. Good. Walk your hands a little bit towards that leg, planting the opposite sit bone down, opening the spine, and then a little bit to the other side. Just rooting the opposite sit bone down, getting that lengthening on the back there. Good, come center. Other side, coming to the side here, and point both feet and flex. And point. And flex. Good. Go ahead and come up. And just sitting with both legs forward. Take one knee over and then twist to the other side. And then other side. So we're keeping our stretches really simple, because we can always do more stretches on our own. Today we're going to focus on our workout. So let's go ahead and start. Go ahead and start by laying on the floor. And we're just going to do our arm circles. So if you want your feet flat, take your arms right above your shoulders. Go ahead and circle gently above, circle around and forward. So what this looks like is your arms are like here. They're going to come up, around, and forward. Inhale and exhale. So you're making a scoop right here. So it's an inhale and exhale. Inhale up, circle, exhale, add a scoop up. Inhale, exhale, draw the knees gently in. Inhale and exhale. All we're going to add is the legs. So the arms and legs reach out diagonal. You circle the arms around and come in. Inhale, everything down. Exhale, circle in. Good. We use a forced exhalation. That's through thin, wide lips. Force the air out to engage the core. One more. Good. Come in, just draw the knees around in a circle, gentle release. And then circle the other way around. Okay, coming here, we're gonna go take our legs to the tabletop, take our hands behind the head, and go ahead and extend, push one leg away. So we're flexing, pushing away, coming back. And exhale, single leg press. And exhale. Exhale, push away. So by flexing that foot, as you push away, you're getting that lengthening behind the leg, that hamstring of the leg you're pushing away. Good. One more of each side. Go ahead and come in. Take one leg, cross it over the other, pull in, hands anywhere, melt the shoulders and lower back. And then other side, getting the hips, lower back too. Good. Going right into the double leg or scissors. So it's one leg, just pull it in, stretch, hold it here. Other side, pull it in and stretch. So if you want, you can continue to hold this for a stretch, or you can lift up the upper body. If this hurts your neck, Take one hand behind the head and the other hand pulling that leg in. And then switch. Now we pulse for 2, and it's 1, 2, 1, 2. So we're adding that length while we're engaging the core. So the idea is as you lengthen the leg, your abdominals are engaged, so you're creating the long, engaging muscles. Go ahead, release. Good. From here, we're going to go into diamond legs. So the legs are going to come out like so. It's going to be like this. I think the other view is better. Let me bring my mat closer. So, okay. Okay. My wall is falling down. There we go. Stay. Let me just move this out of the way. Okay. So going into our diamond legs, we want to take our legs to here, and you want to have your feet in ballet first position turned out. That keeps the inner thighs working. And then exhale away. Inhale and exhale away. So you're keeping your feet in this position. And that lengthens the back of the legs. And as you exhale, imagine your inner thighs have magnets pulling them together or zipping them together. As your legs go away, you lift your head. So inhale and exhale. Exhale. Good. We have 2 more of these. Good. Next we go into our ballet legs. So the legs are going to come out. The feet are gently pointed to lengthen the front of the legs. Taking it out and then cross and cross, cross and out. So you're switch, 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 switch out. Switch, 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 switch out. And as you leave these, I call them switches, use your inner thighs and not your feet to switch. Now when your legs go away or furthest from you, we're going to lift our head. Here we go. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Keep going. Let's do 4 more as I turn around. One more. Very cool. Pull your knees in, draw a circle to release. Good. And then other way around. Okay. From here, we're going to come into rolling up just to release the back. As you lay on your back, it can hurt your neck, so just lift up and come forward, let that go. Take time here just to point your toes and flex. Ooh, and point and flex. Let your arm just rest to one side, lengthening the side of that back. And then other side. Okay, we're going into our arm circles here. So you want to go into your Pilates position. You want your feet to be about hip width apart. You see my feet? Okay, and you want to make sure that your toes stay on the mat. At any point your toes start lifting off the mat, that means you've rolled too far back. So what we mean by that is your feet are about hip width apart with the toes on the mat and feet relaxed. Arms come here. We circle up, circle around, and scoop. Inhale, exhale. Then we go into our half roll back, leading with the navel, roll and scoop. Take your head a little forward and you have this round ball scoop feeling. Inhale. Exhale. At this point, your toes should still be touching the mat. Let's do 4 more. Good. Now we're going to add our lengthening. So inhale, lift. Exhale, extend the leg. Hold it right here. Make sure that you're not too far back. You want to be up a little bit and rounded. Good. Other side. And once you get to this scoop, hold it here just a half a second longer so that your mind can identify that your abdominals are working. Good. 1 more of each side. Good. Go ahead and take the legs forward. Lift the arms up. Inhale and exhale. Let it go. Okay. To that, we're going to go ahead and add our wonderful roll of toilet paper. If you happen to have a Pilates ball at home, use that. It's a small ball we're using. You want to take this, place it between your knees, just to gently squeeze. And go ahead, take your arms up. Exhale, circle. And right here is when we gently squeeze, just enough to engage the inner thighs and the abdominals. If you squeeze too much, then I'm going to feel it in my lower back. Just enough, and you want to squeeze in the front, not the back. And exhale. Next option, you can gently scoop, squeeze, and a little bit of lift. Exhale. Before you lift your legs, you have your abdominals on, gently squeeze, and then lift. So that's a 3-step process. Inhale, exhale, abdominals on, inner thighs, and then lift. That's going to protect your back. Abdominals on first, inner thighs, and then lift. 2 more. 1 more. Good. Go ahead, release. We're going to count down and then just play a game of ball with yourself. So before we start this toss, want to make sure that you're doing a lift with your abdominals. You can tell in my voice that that's what's going on. So you use the forced exhalation. It's not a swinging like this. That's all lower back. We want to go just a little bit, it's like a feeling. Take your arms up and exhale, up, grab it and switch it out. Notice I'm also not taking my legs too far away. I know for me that if I do take my legs too far away, I start to swing. So for example, if I go like here and then come up, it all goes in my lower back. So I'm just going to do small movements and work from imprint. Imprint is when your lower back stays flat to the mat. And that's safer. Ooh, 1 more. Okay, draw the knees in, rock side to side. Very cool. From here, we're going to go into the double leg stretch, but it's slow. So slow is good. It means you're going to have your muscles struggle more to hold the pose, which is really good tone. So starting with the legs in tabletop. Inhale, you do nothing at all, which is great. Inhale, exhale. I forgot my notes. Okay, inhale, and then exhale, lift the head. Inhale, extend the legs. Exhale, arms. Inhale, circle the arms around, draw the knees in, and exhale down. Okay, I remember now. So we start here, tabletop. Inhale, hold. Exhale, head. Inhale, legs. Exhale, arms. Inhale, circle, bend the knees. Exhale, down. Inhale, hold. Exhale, head. Inhale, legs. Keep it slow. Exhale, arms. Inhale, circle around. Exhale, down. Woo, 2 more. Inhale, hold. We can do it. Exhale, head. Inhale, legs. Exhale, arms. Inhale, circle, bend the knees. Exhale, down. Good. Last one. Inhale, hold. Exhale, head. Inhale, legs. Exhale, arms. Inhale, circle, bend the knees. Exhale, down. Draw the knees in. Just do some circles. Let it go. You're doing awesome. And then other way around. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and take yourself up and just add a stretch. Take your legs into a diamond and lift the arms up, interlace the fingers, turn the palms out. Inhale, open. Exhale, round forward, tuck the hips in, just in case they got in your back there. And then dip a shoulder to accent one side and other side. Good. Okay, so we're going into our heel squeeze prone. Prone means you're laying on your belly. That's all we're going to do. So we're just going to come down and take your legs into a diamond with only the heels touching. So your feet are like this in your ballet first position. Put your turn the other way around. Okay, and move my stuff out of the way. So right here, feet in ballet first position, the soft part of your heels are going to touch. So when you press the soft part of your heels, if this were the soft part of your heels, these are your feet, for example, and you press just here, here, here. That's all you're doing is pressing your soft part of your heels. Okay, so we're here. Go ahead, take your hand on hand under your forehead. Zip up the core, the belly, and then press the soft part of the heels 3 times. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, relax. Now when you do that, pull the navel in and zip up the front and use your exhalation. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, relax. 3, 2, 1, relax. Keep doing that, and you should feel your booty engaging in inner thighs. Good. Next, I mentioned we are using weights. So, I get all excited. I love weights. So I'm using 3-pound weights. I recommend 3 pounds. They're really good just to hold. I wouldn't do anything higher than 5. We're going to go into our triceps. So taking your arms with the palms up, shoulders down, knees out, feet in ballet first position. Pull up in the navel and lift the arms pulsing. Press the heels at the same time. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Protect the back. Pull the navel in. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, I can feel that. Make sure you keep the shoulders down. Ooh, this one's good. So I'm not balancing on my belly here. And I'm not lifting using my back muscles. I'm lifting using my back of my arms and using my booty and hamstring muscles. And those get engaged by pressing the heels. Hopefully you feel that. Okay, let's go ahead and release. Come back and stretch. Great job. Oh. Go to one side. Get all that in the back. And then other side. Okay. From here, we're going to go into our leg pull front. So the leg pull front, your hands are right beneath your shoulders and knees beneath your hips. Gonna lift the knees about an inch off the floor, curl the toes. First start out in a small cat position. So a big cat pose would be here. So you can do some stretches here just to start out. And then coming into a little small cat is where you do a tiny little bit. you can pull the navel in and protect the back. Very small. And then lift the knees up with your abdominals engaged about an inch. And then place them gently down. So when you place them down, you want to pretend that the floor is glass and you don't want to break that glass. Here we go. Tiny little bit of cat, engage the core. Exhale, lift the knees about an inch. And then place them gently on the glass floor. Next, you can add extending a leg. So, ready? Here we go. Pull the navel in. Exhale, lift the knees. Hold it here. Make sure your shoulders are over your wrists. Extend a leg, tap. Come back. Both knees are still up. Extend the other leg, tap. Come back. And then lower gently on that pretend glass floor. Go ahead, tiny bit of cat. Pull the navel in. Exhale, lift the knees. Extend, hover, extend, hover, and down. Keep doing that. This is very, I think about like Mission Impossible when they're doing those, what's his name? Tom Cruise in the first movie, I think it was the first, where he was being lowered down by that cable into the vault, and he had to use his core to hold himself up when the cord dropped low and he was on the ground hovering. So you really got to use your core to hold yourself up. Okay, let's come back. Get off your wrists. Let that go. Circle the wrists. And the other way around. Okay. Let's go ahead and come down. Laying down, we're going to go into our toe taps. So the toe taps are when you come down and you tap a foot. Now it's very easy when you come down and tap a foot to arch here and then push the belly out. So you want to keep the ribs closed and use your abdominals. So to keep that working, let's take our hands behind our head. Start an imprint with the lower back pressing to the mat. Inhale and exhale, come up. When you lift up, use your abdominals and not your neck. Exhale. Next, as you come up, we're gonna pulse. 3, 2, 1. So you can keep doing this. Our legs are just here. No problem, right? Next option, you add your toe tap. So coming up, hold it here. Take one foot and gently tap. At this point, my abs are on and I'm creating a lengthening on this side. And come back. Other side, lift up, keep the abdominals on, gently tap, and feel that side of the body lengthen while it's on. Good. Then you can add the 3 pulse. Ooh. Make sure you lift your upper body up before you lower that leg, because that's going to keep the abdominals on and you're not using your lower back that way. So it's 2 steps. First step, lift the upper body to engage the abs. Second step, extend the leg. One more. Okay, draw in, just draw some circles. You're doing great. Good. And then other way around. Okay, so from here we're gonna go into our frog position again. So the feet are, ooh, let me turn around, so you're turned out. All we're gonna do is come out, draw in, and come back. So inhale, feet stay turned out and flexed, exhale, and back. And then when your legs are furthest away from you, you lift your head. So inhale, exhale, lift. Now when you get to that position, when your legs are furthest away and your head's lifted, hold that for half a second longer. right here, hold it just to identify the abdominals are on, mind and body. Exhale, mind says, okay, yep, abdominals are on. Now when you come up here, you can add 4 switches. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down. Froggy. And 4. Ooh, that's good. Ooh, my inner thighs are working as they come together. As we gently flex and turn the feet out, we get the hamstrings lengthened. We're working the obliques as we add our twist. Ooh, 1 more. Good. Take one ankle opposite thigh. Just pull the knee in, just a little mini intermission. You're doing great. And then other side. Okay, so coming up, we're going into our side leg series. All you're gonna do is come to your side and we're gonna start out with what I call smiles. You wanna think about a wide smile, so your body is not in a just straight position. It's kind of a little bit, your feet, they call it catty corner in, and then a little bit forward here. Make sure that you stack your hip on hip and don't roll back. Okay, so you're welcome to put, I have a thick mat underneath. You're welcome to put a towel under your hip and under your elbow. Then coming down, we are reaching this top hand with the palm down, reaching it, sliding it down. So it's not up, but it's slide down. And by sliding, we're shortening here, getting the obliques. Let's come down and exhale, slide this hand. You can push off the elbow to get yourself up. Lean a little bit forward, getting the scoop and shortening on this side. You can support your head if you like with your hand. Keep your feet down. And then come up, pulse for 3. 3, 2, 1. With your forced exhalation. Leaning a little forward and sliding this hand down. Next, if you want to add just a little bit of the lower abdominals, so it's not about lifting with your feet, it's about lifting with your abdominals, you can add the legs, a little bit lifting, just about ½ an inch, 3, 2, 1. A lot of times I see this. It's not that. That's all lower back, ouch. So just lift the legs and keep them there and pulse the upper body and lean a little forward. If that gets in your lower back or hips, then don't lift the legs at all. One more. Very cool. Let's go ahead and release. Just come into a little child pose here, let it go. Okay, other side. Okay, so sitting catty corner, your legs are a little forward to protect your lower back, and resting down. Let's start this, keep your feet down, push off your elbow, even support the head if you need to. Exhale, sliding down, leaning a little forward, and down. Add the pulse, 3, 2, 1. Keep the feet down, just work that scooping here. Slide that hand. Good. If you want to add just a little bit of the lower abdominals, lift the legs ½ an inch without pulsing the legs. And if that hurts, the lower back, don't lift the legs at all. Good. You got it. Woo-hoo-hoo. 2 more. Okay, come into a child pose. Oh, good stuff. Okay, next from here, we're going to go into all 4, just do some calf stretches. and working the booty. So hands are underneath the shoulders. You're welcome to come to your elbows if that's too much for you, lifting a leg. So be careful of this. We are not going to be going like this. You want to keep your core very stable and just lift. Now, everyone's different. Everyone's range of motion is different. Mine is very small here. I see a lot of people whose legs can go higher. At this point, when I take my leg completely up, I feel my abdominals open and I feel my ribs open. I lose that control and then I feel the tightening here instead. So when you lift your leg, you want to make sure that the ribs or the ribs stay closed and you can still feel that zipping up here. So I'm going to lift it and about right here, so as far as I can lift it. If I lift it any higher, you can see my pelvic bones tilt. Let's go ahead. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. So as you lift that leg, you're zipping up the front. Make sure your abdominal muscles are on first before you lift that leg. Two more. Okay, next, we're going to go ahead and lift, hold it there. Make sure you feel the back gluteal muscle is on. Extend. Come back and down. Lift, gluteal muscle is on. Extend, come back and down. So that creates that lengthening as the gluteal muscle is on and the hamstring muscles are engaged. Good. Okay, next we're going to go ahead and use that same leg, lift up and add circles. So I'm trying to think of the best way to show you. Maybe if I turn this way. I don't want to give you a bad view. So we're lifting up. Let me come down so you can see my leg. Okay, so we're lifting up. We're going to circle around and come in. Lift, circle around and come in. Whoops, let me come closer. Okay, so we are lifting, circling around and coming in. Lift up, circle around and come in. Inhale, exhale, inner thighs draw in. Exhale, inner thigh. Exhale, tighten. Okay, let's go ahead and release. Let's go on the other side. So the other leg comes up and pulls 3, 2, 1. So if you do it correctly, it's those small movements. You should feel the booty engage and the abdominals all at the same time. Okay, next option. You can go ahead and lift, feel the back hamstring muscles are on, and then extend with the back hamstring muscles on, come back and down. And the challenge is right here as you extend the leg to keep the front core engaged. Keep these separate movements. Keep it slow. Good. I call this pausing and taking a picture. Take a picture, take a picture, take a picture. You don't want blurry pictures, so you're not swinging. Take a picture, take a picture, take a picture, take a picture. Ooh. Okay, now we have our circle options. So, okay, I think this is the best way again. So from here, we're gonna go ahead and circle up, around, and in. Inhale, and exhale, inner thigh comes together. Inhale, exhale, inner thigh. Oh, you go back here. picture you have a corset in the front or really tight skinny jeans, and you zip it up as your inner thigh comes together. Use your abdominal muscles and inner thigh muscles to bring that leg in, not your knee. 2 more. Good, okay. Let's go ahead and come up and just extend the legs forward, get off the wrists, circle them out. Lift up, inhale, and exhale, let it go. Go to one side, and other side. Okay, very cool. So from here, we're going to go into holding your legs into your Pilates position and going into the bow and arrow. So as we start our twist, make sure you don't lead your twist with your shoulders like this. You want to lead your twist with your abdominals. This is abdominals. This is shoulders. Okay, we're going to go ahead and come into a bow and arrow and come up. Other side. Get that scoop. And pulse. 3, 2, 1. Good. Next, you can pick up your weights. Why not? Okay, so holding your weights like goalposts here, we're going to go ahead and pulse. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, that makes a difference. Keep the shoulders down. Don't scoop so far back. Good. I love working out with weights. It burns more calories, creates more muscles. Okay, from here we're going to go ahead and turn the palms up and shoulders down. And go into high bicep curls. So keep the shoulders down. Start with a high bicep and come back. Make sure that when you go into the eccentric or take the arms away here, it's slow also. We're going to work on the eccentric. So inhale here. Exhale, extend away slow. So it's working the back of the arms also. Exhale, extend away. Good. Inhale. Exhale, lift a leg. And then you have the abdominals on and the lengthening. Coming up. Other side. Exhale, lift a leg and add a tiny bit of scoop. Coming up. Exhale. So we are not going to here because that's going to be all in the back. It's working on a scooping feeling versus a leaning back. Good. So the counting, if you want to count, it's a 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale. 3, 2, 1. Ooh. One more of each side. Keep it slow and controlled. Okay, very cool. Go ahead, release, coming forward. Point your toes and flex. And point. And flex. Okay. From here, we're going to go into genie arms. So your arms just come to here and relax the shoulders. We're just going to go into one side scooping and come up. Exhale, so knees go opposite side. Exhale. Good. If you want to go ahead and add your weights, you can do that. So we're going to add our weights. Go ahead and come up to one side and press down, lift up, other side. Now when you do the weights, you want to keep the elbows a little turned out and bent and the shoulders down. Don't lock them, okay? Exhale. Gently lift up Other side. And the shoulders down. Good. Next, you have the option. So the arms are coming together here and then opening out. So what we're doing is starting center and come to one side, gently close. Center. Other side, gently close. Exhale. The reason we're keeping that rounding in the arms and elbows a little bit bent is that engages more of the muscles, so you're not locking it out. Good. One more of each side. Ooh, I like this one. Very cool. And just take a stretch, let it go. Oh. Go to one side, you're doing awesome. And then other side. Very cool. Okay, let's go ahead and go into our laying on the back and go back into our legs. So in our legs, we're going into our ballet first position with the feet turned out. And just start at coming down a diamond and extend away. Good. And add the head, exhale. Good. So now we're going to do a reverse frog. So you extend away, come around and back. Exhale. So just the opposite of what we did last time. Exhale. Inhale around and keep the feet flexed. And just four more. Just one more. Very cool. Okay, pull the knees in, draw a circle, let it go. And other way around. Okay. So let's return to that same thing. Our legs are away. And we're going to go ahead and start with our diamond, press away, and then we go into our frog and lift the head, right? You got it. So you can keep doing this if you like. Or we're going to go ahead and add on. So coming up here, we come up, pulse 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and do it again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, do it again. Now, if you want to add on, when you come up here, you can come up, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, and around. Now that's too confusing, don't do that. Woo! Why is that harder? One more. Woo! Okay. Let's go ahead and come up. And take one more stretch forward. Go to one side a little bit, just a little release, and other side. Okay. So from here, we're going to go into the open leg rocker. So the open leg rocker, I am awful at, and it is what it sounds like. So you take your legs into a teaser pose, which I'm awful at. So I'm going to go into a mini teaser or a modified version, and you are welcome to do that too. This is a modified version. Good, so I'm holding myself up. Put a towel underneath your tailbone if your tailbone sticks out like mine. If this is too much for you, keep your feet down. You can also come to here. Okay, so first option is just to exhale, lift up, and down. Exhale, lift up and down. Now the key in Pilates is very much like yoga. You have a lifting feeling. So in yoga, they talk about extending the spine up in the back of the body. In Pilates, it's zipping up the front here, like a corset. So same thing, exhale, lift. Next, you have the open leg rocker. So your legs come out and you extend and you come back. Then you have the rocking option to come, I'm gonna come forward. So you come back and you come up and you hold. So I'm not doing the legs out option. I'm doing the legs stay bent option. So if you want to go into the other one, please do so. Okay, next you have, I know it feels silly, but we're going into the, taking your hands on the inside, so you're into a diamond, and your hands come in the inside and around, and you hold the hands here. So it's right here, and this is taking your feet to this position, and you want to go ahead and take your feet completely touching flat, and then you clap your feet 3 times. This is called the seal. And it's 3, 2, 1. And you really want to make sure the entire bottoms of your feet touch. That works for inner thigh. Okay. Feels funny, but it's an actual thing. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale. Clap your feet completely, touching 3 times. Ooh. And the key is to exhale. One more. Whew. Okay, let's go ahead and release. We're going to go ahead and go into our rowing. So we take our towel here, and you want to hold it out here. If you have a band, fold it in half and take it here. You want your arms to not be locked. Instead, a little bit, shoulders down, and taking the arms up, and exhale to one side of a scoop. So it is a scoop feeling. And then you add a row and come up. Other side, scoop and row and come up. Exhale, row. And then you can lift your legs if you like. And then, if you want to be fancy and add a roll of toilet paper, do that next between your knees. So many props here. There we go. Ooh. Now you're not trying to kill that roll of toilet paper. You're just gently holding it there. And you can feel, and you can tell the sound of my voice that I'm using my core. How you doing? One more of each side. Okay, another way to do rowing is we're gonna go ahead and start with the legs in front. Let's just add a stretch here in between. Okay, another way to do rowing is to start with your arms just kind of here. So your palms are just kind of like this. And then we start to, I kind of call it like a body scan. So as your hands move from here to up here, as you row back, these muscles that they're hovering over have to be engaged. So here, my lower abdominals are on, and then my upper, and then I reach around and come forward. So I'm gonna go ahead and exhale, engage these muscles, reach around and go forward. Exhale. One more. Good. Okay. From here, we're going to go into our weights again. You're doing great. We're almost there. We can do this. Taking yourself into, your feet are going to be a little bit wider than your hips, just a little bit, or as wide as your mat if you're using a mat. and feet gently flexed. You start with your palms up and your elbows a little bit bent, and we add a twist. 3, 2, 1, center. So you want to zip up the front, move through the waist, not leading with the shoulders. Good. If this is too much for you, you can have your knees bent if that protects your back more. Then, from here, we're going to go ahead, twist, reach opposite hand to the opposite foot, and turn the palm down. And come up. Reach, turn palms down, and up. Oh, sorry. No, it's a twist, and then a reach, palms down, and up. Twist, reach, palms down, and up. So it looks like so. It's a twist, reach, palm down, and up. Twist, reach, palms down, and up. Twist, reach, palms down, and up. Oof. Ooh, one more on each side, okay? Oh, good stuff with the weights. Okay. Go ahead from here. Let's do some more weights. Why not? Starting in your Pilates basic position. Starting with your arms into goal posts. We're going to go ahead and take the arms and take them out of this position and just come together. Inhale and exhale, but in our Pilates position. Inhale and exhale. Good. Then you have the option to go ahead and extend the leg and extend back, right? Good. Now adding on, we just do very small changes. So we're going to go ahead, continue this option. You're doing great. Or if you want, hold it here. Lift 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. And lift very small and make sure the abdominals are on and you're lifting using your abdominal muscles and not your foot. So it's even smaller now that I said that because I reminded myself. And then holding those weights up. That is what's making me get my sweat on. Whew. Ooh. Okay, let's release, let everything go. Great job. Whew. Put it one side. And other side. Okay, going back into our basic Pilates position and adding our roll of toilet paper, why not? Go and take that between your knees. We're just going to go into obliques, very simple. Hands behind the head, and we have our twist. Come up, and exhale, small half roll back. Exhale. Good. Now when you go into your twist, we're going to come down, lift. Ooh, if that's too much, don't do that. Just keep the legs down. Twist, lift. So it's two separate movements. Twist first, then lift. Twist first, then lift. Then you can add the 3 pulses. Twist, lift, upper body pulsing only. Twist, lift, upper body pulsing only. Twist, lift, upper body pulsing only. Good. One more at each side. Okay. Whew. Go ahead, let it go. Okay, last one. If you think this is too much for you, please stay and just come into a child stretch or any other stretch. This is called thread the needle. This is a lot. So we'll start out with options. This will be our last one today. You're doing great. Stick with it. Okay? So first option is come down and stretch. That's great. Next option, we're going to go ahead and start out by taking yourself to a side mermaid position. Take the leg that's furthest from you and bring it over. If this is too much, extend the legs further away. Good. Did I do that opposite? I'm confused. Oh, here we go. So it's not close to you, it's farther away here. Okay, that feels better. So it's not here, it's here. So the leg was here. Just do this. Okay, so you push off of the knee that's down here. Don't push off of the foot. So pushing off this knee, you lift up. So coming down. So let's restate that. The leg that's furthest from you is just going to bend up and stay furthest from you. Push off the knee of the leg that's closest to you to engage the booty. Exhale. I like this one. You'll lean a little bit forward because it creates that lengthening feeling. Works my upper body as I hold it up with that arm. Works the booty as you push off that knee. Okay, so you can keep doing this, or you can add the thread the needle. So to thread the needle, we're going to lift up and then scoop, come back. Now if you need a longer extension of your leg to do that, you can extend the legs further away. Lift up, and then you thread under and come back up and down. Okay, so lots of options. I know this is a lot. Take the one that works for you. At any point, come in child pose. Okay, let's try the other side. See if I can get the legs right on this side. So we start out, first option is child pose. Next option, we start in our mermaid position. Take the leg that's furthest from you and just lift it up. I should have said that the first time. Okay. Then you push off the knee so that you work the booty, not the foot. Push off the knee and stretch. Oh, that feels good after working that side. So you can keep doing this. Again, pushing off that knee here, not the foot, because that will work the booty. Good. Next, you can add the lift and then a little scoop. Okay. Then you can add a longer lever, so you can take the legs further away, lift, and scoop. So if you want another breath, it's inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. We always say that you want to move through thick mud in your mind. So it's moving with resistance and control in both ways. But as you come back, you want to go just as slow. So as we go slow here, you want to go just as slow back. Whew. One more. And let's all come into child pose. Yay. made it. And other side. Okay, so if you have a towel, add that for stretching. Just lay down, very easy, stretch one leg up. Oh, you did great. Thanks for working out with me. Take that leg to the side. And take it to the cross other way. And then other side. Okay, so after this class, take longer time for yourself at home to do and to hold these stretches longer, please. Ooh, this really gets in that hip. Love the way stretching feels. And that's why I like Pilates too, because it elongates while it engages the muscles. And let's just want to take one ankle up. And other side. You'll be feeling really good. Take some time out for yourself today. And you helped motivate me to work out too. Let's go ahead and come up. And just take the legs cross, take to one side. Take that arm up, tricep. Take that arm across, deltoid, upper back. Ooh, I feel that. And other side, getting in the obliques. And that same arm, tricep. And across, getting across that upper arm and the upper back. And we take a huge inhale, feeling good, and exhale, hands in prayer. One more, inhale, and exhale. Thank you so much. I really needed that. And you should feel really sweaty around the abdominal area. And hope you were able to protect your back. And have a good time. Thank you.